Welcome to Describe in One Word. I'm Daniela, and if I were to describe terrarium in one word, it would be with nature. Except today, we're not focusing on nature. We're focusing on an edible terrarium. So we're going to be making our terrarium today out of candy. Starting with the Oreos, we're going to make the dirt. So start by putting them in a plastic bag, zipping it shut, and then smashing them. I use the back of a thick glass. Then you're going to want to roll it around, really get those crumbs nice and fine like dirt. Once your Oreos are looking awfully dirt-like, you can set them aside and focus on your container. We're going to start building up the layers, focusing first on the rock base. I used a combination of yogurt-covered raisins and Boston baked beans for the rocks, but you can use whatever you like. What would have been perfect are those chocolate rocks that are painted to look exactly like rocks, but I couldn't find them. For the next layer, bring back the Oreos, and you want to keep layering it up, packing it in lightly, and be careful not to have it roll over too much onto the rock layer. What you'll then get is a nice layer of rocks and then dirt. Next, you're going to create your plants or succulents. I use these neat leaf minty gummy candies, and then cut them up, focusing on the middle section so that it was sticky on both sides of the leaf. To form the succulent, I took one leaf at a time, layering it on top of the previous leaf, sort of in a circle, and kind of like you're making a flower, making sure they overlap, creating this cute little succulent at the end. I then placed it into my terrarium in the little corner, packing in the Oreo dirt and making it sit nicely. I wanted to put another plant into the terrarium, so I decided to make a mushroom. So I took a Hershey's Kiss and then the end of, I guess it's an apple licorice. Who knew they made those? I don't know, but it was this neat, like, light, pale, greenish brown color, and I stuck the end of one of those onto the base of the Kiss and made it into a little mushroom. Place it into the terrarium and then pack the Oreo crumbs all around to keep it standing up. Of course, no terrarium's complete without some moss. I made some cotton candy. Yes, I have a cotton candy machine. Oh my god, I love it. But here it is. I made some green cotton candy and used the more fluffy type that it made to make some moss, tucking it around in the section of the terrarium, adding some really cool texture. For one final touch, I added some yogurt raisins for pebbles. Now all that's left to do is grab a spoon and dig into your edible terrarium. Or I guess you could just sit it on your shelf and have it look really cute and just say that it's edible. But if you're like me, you'll still end up snacking on it from time to time. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this different take on a classic terrarium. And comment below how you would describe a terrarium in one word. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIYs. If that's still not enough, check out my previous video where I show you how to make a shot glass look like a zipper.